end of your busy week, sit down, relax, pull up a chair as we bring you another NBA broadcast. And thanks for sharing part of your weekend with us. Here with Coach Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And patrolling the sideline for us again tonight, Allie LaForce. You look at Detroit.
And they can put themselves into a great position in the season series by winning tonight. They've won the first one, 2 to go after this, so they'd be assured of at least a split.
Well, and when you've already gotten that first win, it makes you feel like you're on the attack going into the second meeting.
Here's White, following the basket by Kyrie Irving. Three-pointer, Lillard. The rebound by Turner. And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Outside Daniel. In the corner, George with it. Lets the three fly. Drills the three-pointer.
And what a smooth three-point shot. George has worked hard to develop that stroke.
Now White. Pass to Porzingis. Nice ball movement by Detroit. The kick out to Porter. 4 on the shot clock. Lets it go from deep. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Well, this is Porter's go-to shot. He's very proficient from three-point land.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. The screen from Thompson. Lillard misses. Now the 76ers with it. You know, Greg, when Kyrie elevates off the dribble, it's a work of art.
He makes it look so easy. But that fluidity is the result of countless hours in the gym and perhaps an innate gift for the extraordinary.
White, wide open. He fires. And the three off target. Pass to Ingram. The tray. Rebound by the Pistons. Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
I briefly spoke with J.B. Bickerstaff. As far as Brandon Ingram goes, Coach believes that space is the key. He told me, quote, if we can close the gap, there aren't as many tools that he can go to, especially if we have a second defender to throw an occasional arm out. Percentages drop quite a bit in those cases. Guys?
All right, Allie, thank you for that. Lillard with it, and Daniels picks him up defensively. Ahead, and it's George finishing it off.
And he may be in his 30s, but Paul George still has got a lot of bounce.
Outside, Porter. Screen by Porzingis. And that one's good by Porter. Porter's got 5.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Here's Turner. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, one of the more unique players in the league. Miles Turner has led the league in blocks, plus shoots it really well from deep. 2 skills every team wants in one package.
Outside, Porzingis trains the three-pointer. Porzingis has got his second basket of the night.
Come on, players as tall as Porzingis, they aren't supposed to shoot it like that.
Back to George. Turner with the screen. And George, here we go. Misses from close range.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Here's Pippen. A miss that time. Would have put him up. Pippen with the steal. And the slam dunk by Pippen.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
White, a good look. And the Pistons getting another bucket right there.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
A good game so far as we conclude the first quarter. The
13.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And what stands out to you from the Pistons so far in this one?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
Yeah, and that's helped them get the lead. But we'll have to see if they can sustain this offensive output.
And it's Bona missing. Detroit leading by 3. Then for 3. And it's Bona with the rebound. Here's Irving into the lane. Misses in close. And it's Detroit's ball. They've got the Timberwolves ahead of them next in Minneapolis. That sets off a 5-game tour for them. The 76ers trailed by 3. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Pass to Bona. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Well, if you're going to let him get that close to the rim, that's what's going to happen. Leaving no room for error with the slam.
And communication is so crucial to winning basketball. Coach, teams that can get on the same page quickly, they clearly have an edge, right?
Oh, absolutely. I don't know that there's anything other than effort, maybe, that is more important to good defense than communication. The only way teams can be on the same page on how you want to cover certain situations is with great talk. It's got to be early, it's got to be loud, and it's got to be repeated.
Pass to Barnes. The 3. And the rebound goes to the Pistons. Pippen outside. Here's Houston. It's stolen by Jones. Now, here is Gallinari. Guarded by Stewart. Here's Bona. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
Well, it took him a while to get his legs under him. He didn't do much in the first quarter, but now he's off and running.
Pass to Houston. From outside, off the mark.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the 3-ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against him.
Irving. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
Excellent coverage defensively, making it hard on him.
Now White. And again, it's the Pistons missing. I know some would classify Derek White as underrated. Stan, what's your read on him?
Well, Kevin, I would say he was underrated for a long time, but now I think we've all gotten smarter, and we all realize Derek White is one of the best guards in this league, period. I don't think he's underrated anymore, and I just think it took us a long time to catch up with how good he is.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Hey, Kyrie Irving is becoming the sage veteran. He said, quote, "I used to think leadership is a lonely thing, and it's not. It's surrounding yourself with great-minded, great-hearted people, asking them to push you at times and picking them up when they're not able to be their best." Kevin, back to you.
Great perspective. Okay, Allie, we thank you for the report. Pass to White from downtown. Detroit, no good that time either. The 76ers leading. McCain with the ball. Now guarded by Porzingis. Left side, George. Missed it, shooting 50% at 3 for 6. With Samart, he gets that one. White's got 6.
What a graceful shot by White, showing he's got that floater in close.
And Derek White picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Detroit making a switch. George sets a screen. There's 45 seconds left to play in the first half. Porzingis with the block.
The unicorn out there doing what he does on defense, protecting the paint.
The 76ers have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws. So those are numbers you'll be happy with.
We expect nothing less. He's generally been very good at the line.
Porter, no luck.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Here's Barnes. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Lillard outside. Screen by Porzingis. Takes a 3. And it's Lillard missing. Outside, George takes the 13-footer. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. 76ers lead by 3. And we'll be back with you right after this. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. The 76ers leading by 3. To the inside. And slam dunk by Ingram.
Well, there's Ingram using his length and just hammering it down.
To Porzingis from deep. The rebound by Brandon Ingram. Deflects the pass and stolen by Thompson. There's Porter with the 3. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
In spite of his size, Lillard's a tenacious rebounder. He'll battle you down low.
Shots good by Turner.
Well, so many bigs excel from three-point range these days, and he's right up there with the best of them.
There's a screen by Porter. Lillard misses.
Not a great start to the second half, just 1 for 4. Got to find ways to generate better looks here. Yeah, very hot start out of halftime, making their first 3 shots, getting the looks that they want, and knocking them down.
And stolen by Daniels.
Well, Daniels is a tall guard. He can get up with the best of them.
Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. And how about the emergence, Stan, of Dyson Daniels as an elite wing defender?
Yeah, look, Kevin, I think what happened with Dyson Daniels is he just got a chance to step into more playing time. And as he got that consistent time, he showed that he's not only one of the best defenders in this league, but he's got more offensive skill than people thought he had also.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Holiday gets the bucket.
Yeah, and as his career has progressed, Holiday has gotten more comfortable in those catch-and-shoot situations.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson. Knocks it loose. And stolen by Thompson. Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. Porter, no luck. The 76ers leading by 6. Outside, George. Turner with the screen. Fires the 3. And Paul George good for 3. George has got 13 points.
And we know George can score from all 3 levels, which is why he's capable of catching fire.
Yeah, this is when they need to lean on him more. Get him the ball and let him build some momentum.
Pass to Ingram. And stolen by Lillard. Shoots the 3. It's hauled in by George.
Familiar results for him. He can't get anything to go.
The shot's good on the assist by Daniels. George has got the lead up to 10 now for the 76ers. Lillard outside. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Pass to George. Driving inside. Missed inside. We've got 1:08 left to play here in the third. Porzingis with the steal. Shoots from the elbow. Lillard misses.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
It's Ingram on the wing. Daniels with it. On the wing, Turner. Ingram outside. Three-pointer. Connects from three-point range. Ingram's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Well, I can tell you as a coach, you've got a lot of confidence in Ingram taking that shot.
And it's Lillard missing.
Well, they desperately need him to get going offensively. He's got to refocus and just start taking better shots.
Pistons trailed by 13. Outside, White. Pass to Lillard. Jacks up a three. Here's Porter. Kicks it out to Lillard. He gets it up. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to open.
The 76, 45.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And so White will bring it up for Detroit, trailing by 13 to the paint. Gallinari with the steal. And a wide open look for Irving. The 76ers another three. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the 76ers.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific. Doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations.
The 76ers leading by 16. He hits the three-point bomb.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Launches it from deep. Stewart tips it back in.
Well, this is exactly what this team needs Stewart to be doing. Using his size to get second chance points.
Pass to Irving. There's the three. The 76ers another three.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
And here's Porter. Three-pointer. For the three. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
Yeah, there's no reason for the defense to get out on him right now. Just let him keep taking that shot until he shows them he's going to knock it down.
Irving looking over the floor. And he banks in the layup. Irving's got 8 points in the quarter.
Keep getting him the ball. He's been a huge part of this offense.
Porter, no luck.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Philadelphia moving the ball around. Gallinari on the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. He had a nice open look right there.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
On the wing, Porter. Back to White. Halt the run. And it's Bona with the rebound. And Philadelphia has possession. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 25. There's the pick. That's a 2 from Barnes. Misses the wing J.
Well, he's going to have some explaining to do on the sideline about why he took that shot.
Yeah, you know, back in the day, you'd be taking a seat. Now, unfortunately, it seems like we see too many ill-advised shots.
Barnes outside. There's Gallinari with the 3. Thompson with the rebound.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Outside Holiday. They get it again. Pass to Thompson. Another shot. And the layup is up and in. Johnson's got his first basket of the night.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the 76ers.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, but an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And every win important, and this one will go down as win number 3.
And they're able to even the score of this series at a game apiece. Still, 2 more to go in the season series.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Paul George.
Well, he was the reliable option for them on just about every possession. So dependable, always making the right decision.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
It is always a special feeling winning on the road. The degree of difficulty adding to that sense of accomplishment.
So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily.
I'm in the building and I'm feeling myself. Man, I'm feeling